Okay, we're back. Our next question is, can you guys explain to us the difference between born digital collections and digitized collections, and if there are things students need to know about approaching them in different ways?
Yeah, so that's some terminology that you may have heard or may not have heard before, but we use it quite a bit in archives. Born digital just means that the first version was a digital version. There was no kind of analog version that we created a digital version of. So it could be something like an email, something like a PDF memo, digital photograph. Digitized material is something that had this kind of physical original that we've made a digital copy of for you. So when you're thinking about kind of how to analyze this stuff, you should use the same principles for both, is to understand that context, to figure out why the creator of this collection was making or using this stuff and how it relates to the other things in the collection. But it's worth noting that some collections are going to have both things. Some collections will have some stuff that was physical, some stuff that was born digital. So it could be that when you're researching online, you can find those born digital things, but the physical stuff hasn't been digitized. That's, a relatively common state of affairs. Um, as with a partially digitized collection, just make sure you understand that that's not all there is to know from that collection. Sometimes it's its own series. Sometimes it's just, one flash drive full of stuff that happens to be born digital. But the other thing is, when you are thinking about the context for born digital stuff, some of that is going to be more embedded in the file itself. So always look for that metadata or file info, et cetera, because some of that stuff is going to be available to you that way. It's also true that there is a bunch of born digital stuff that exists on somebody's server somewhere that is not going to be published online for various agreements with the donor reasons or privacy reasons or whatever. That doesn't mean that it's not available to you. It just means that it probably is set right now as a physical on-site in the reading room access only kind of policy. That's one of those things that you probably are going to want to ask about, because it could be that there are some workarounds to that, given our new reality.
Great. And you guys use the term in some of our earlier videos, digital surrogate, and that just simply means the digitized version of something that there's a physical component.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Great. Thank you.